Well, good afternoon. Idleport Gaming here, covering the Ultimate Racing League, League 5. I think this is round two, or was it round three? It's either round two or round three. Sorry, not up to the gist of it at the minute. A lot go on, so thanks to Thingy and Rufus for covering the previous round. So it must be round three, actually. Yeah, get your head screwed on, Darren, God's sakes. Right, yeah, so it's round three. We're at Interlargos. They are in the Super GR4. This is League 5, the so say the start of league for Ultimate Racing League. But we know the bottom league can produce very quick drivers as well, which should be in the higher leagues above. But they got to earn their position in them leagues above them, hence why they start League 5, League 4, League 3, League 2, League 1, and then the League of Champions. Right, get this underway. I'm going to do this race this afternoon, which is Tuesday, and then I get the race two out on Wednesday. Can't do them both together. Apologise for that. Like I said, I've got a lot on at the minute, so just bear with me. I've been away for a couple of weeks. Was racing, but stopped racing now. So yeah. Anyway, enough of that. On pole is Sky 99 in the Brawn GP mobile by the looks of it. In the super. I want to go out car a minute, but you can't really go out car while I sat like this. But maybe I could. Let's go here. No, you can't even. You can't even do that. You can't even go either side while they're on the grid. But we'll do it during the race. Sky 99 on pole. In the Brawn GP, I know there is different like team names and stuff like that, but we go through that during the race. Then we got Big Dan, Rich Energy on the back of that car. I can't even see the rear at the minute, sorry. Unless I do walk around, but then it means me getting a bit of paper and pen and then writing it all down. Really, we'll just do it during the race. We'll see the side of the car and whatnot. Big Dan, P2, Bend it in P3. Yep, Dubby, sponsor, Dubby Energy. I must remember that. I don't know if Eldridge Air Conditioning still a sponsor. I'm not quite sure. But I know Dubby's one of the main ones. Carp there, VRC. Yes, Coey Carp. If I pronounce it wrong, just slap me, mate. But we could just call you Carp, yes, or we'll just call you VRC. And they're all supers. I'm not going to keep repeating myself with the car. Smurf 889 in P5. Ginge. I'm about to say something else then, but I'll keep it nice and clean. Ginger there, 78 in P6. Angry Man, P7, raced him a few seasons ago. That was in League 4, that was a while ago. 8 there, P8, Jobs in P9. Where's the rest of the people? We're meant to have a full grid, aren't we? Anyway, let's get on with this. They've got 16 laps. Racing a soft tyre. Race 2. Tyres come into effect. Mandatory tyres. But we've got the 5 red lights. And off they go down to the centre S's. You got that. It's not a grid start, so it doesn't get hectic down there. Switch camera. Jeez, there's a car skidding somewhere. Who was that? Who are you? Where are you? Here is Angry Man. What's happened to Angry? He's probably got all angry at the start. Let's go on board with Angry. He's heading down to the centre S. Oh, right, okay. Aid had a bit of a moment with his double decker, munching his double decker, and then down to the centre S. Just hits into the back of Angry Man, and he's gonna go angry now, mate. So with your double decker in your gob, you need to crack on now. Right, let's get to the front. Sky. Sky's the limit, mate. Sky's the limit. He's in P1. He's being followed by Big Dan in P2. Bend it like Beckham. That was a TV program, wasn't it, or film or something? Quite a number of years ago. In P3, then we got VRC. He must know Thingamajig then. I think Thingamajig's VRC, isn't he, or something? I'm not quite sure. Was he racing with them? He must have been. Smurf there, the Smurfs. Yes, the Smurfs, you midgets. P5, we've got Ginger. P6. What's he got? Ginger. I can't say that other word, because I said that other word. I'm probably going to don't do no more commentary, you know. But you're probably thinking what I'm about to say, but I'm not going to say it. So keep your dirty minds to yourself, eh? Angry Man, Job's there, P7, P8 from Angry Man, and then we got 8 there in P9. Yeah, he's yeah, well, he's at must have had all the double decker. He's probably looking for another one. Sky, he's still being followed by Dan, and you know, Sky isn't getting away so easy. I know it's only lap number 2, but already they're gapping P3, but P3's got the attention. They must have drifted in these cars. Big Dan's like, yeah, I'm coming through, Sky. Get out of my way, you cloud. And yeah, he's not through at the minute, but they are forming a bit of a gap. But back here, we have got Bend It Like Beckham. He's right in the boot, looking at his shopping. Wants his bloody cucumber out of there, and he's looking around, going the long way around. No, and everybody else is like, no, you're not having it, my friend. Maybe do a little bit of an undercut, maybe. No, he protects that line. And then behind, we've got Smurf with all his little buddies trying to get on through. I'll just wait, mate, you know, because if they keep squabbling how they are, you're going to see a bit of a gap and you're going to help yourself to go through up to that P4 maybe. But Bend It there, he's defending apexes. Defending apexes there. But at the minute, I mean, the top 5, Ginger there, in P6, he's there, but maybe just try and push a little bit more to get up to the rear of Smurf, but we'll wait and see on that one, you know. If I press record, yeah, I'll press record. God, I always wonder if I press record. And can you hear my voice? Because I've got the PS5 Pro, and I'm hoping I've set it up correctly. If I haven't, then I'm a bit of an idiot, aren't I? Right, what's going on here? Who has gone off? I heard tyre squeal, and it was someone up here. Bend it! You are proper bending it. Yes, he's on the grass. So yes, I'm bending it, and he's doing a 360 almost. Almost went the wrong way round then. Yes, let's do Interlargos in reverse, lads. But no, he's back on it now. It's League 5 for a reason. Some are still adapting to the game. Some ain't used to the game. You know, some ain't used to the wheel or the pad. They're new to it all. You know, it just takes time, and hence why there's the tier system for a reason. Right, up we go. Aid there. He's way behind Aid. 2.5 second penalty. Probably too far to go back now. I don't know where he picked that 2.5 second penalty up. God. Because he hasn't pitted, because you see the redness on the tyres. Right, Sky. He's escaping now from Dan. Dan, yeah, VRC there, Carp. Yeah, VRC Carp, we're going to call you. The KOI, we're going to leave out. VRC Carp, yes. You go fishing, do you? Yeah, he's P3. And he's yeah, what would you say? 2 seconds, 3 seconds, the gap? And he's oh, the rear end of that car kicking out a little bit. They managed to control it. Smurfs there. Mate, you and your mates are just dropping back now. But there's a long old way to go. We've got 13 laps to go. Ginger, sorry, in P5. Job's P6. Marvel. I thought it was all different, like different team, or was it based on NASCAR and different sports like motorsports? 8 there with his double decker. Wonder what he's eating now. A Twix. Who knows, eh? Who knows? Right, Sky through the center S's. Now, what I like doing is like an onboard lap with a lead runner, you know. But I don't know, because the tyre wear and the fuel. Sky's using a little bit more fuel than Dan. Yeah, and then we got Carp there. He's almost identical with Dan. Sky's using that a little bit more. He's trying to, you know, widen that gap a little bit to the top, P2 and 3. Smurf's going to fall into the clutches of Ginger by the looks of it. And Jobs is closing up to the back of Ginger. Not massive, but he is doing it lap after lap. Angry Man there. Oh, a little bit wide there. Stayed on that curbing, so he won't pick up that penalty. Bend It there after that bit of a moment down to P8. He was P5, but there's still time to make up. There's still time to get a few positions. Now, Big Dan closes it on certain parts of the track. I mean, Sky's got 39.0 and Big Dan's got 39.5. So 4 attempts there, 39.4. So then Carp there, he's quicker than Big Dan at the minute. Let's see this lap for the minute. So Carp there, he was quicker the previous lap. Carp now is coming up to this line. What is he now? He's done a 39.0. Big Dan a 39.4. So at the minute, Carp is, the quickest out of the top 3. So if he can do keep on doing what you're doing, mate, you're going to surely get up to P2. There's enough time to do that. But then Smurf, a 40.4. So he's like, 1.4 seconds off of the top 3. I think the top 3 are going to come into a little battle near the end of the race. Smurf there, 40.6, so 2 tenths between these two, so they might in time, but then the front right tyre of Ginger is wearing quite heavily, so come later on in the race that will impact him. A bit of scientific information there for you. Yes, I did go to school. Job's 41.199. Yeah, so and then Angry Man is actually quicker than Job. So Angry Man is catching Job's quite quickly out there. You see the gap previously on the previous lap was wider. Now with that lap time by Angry Man doing that quicker lap than Job's, he's closed that gap. And as you see, there's the headlights of Angry Man. It's going to be a moment of time before Angry Man gets into a bit of a battle with Jobs there. Bendit there, 39.7. So Bendit has got the pace. It's just that little bit of a moment for Bendit. You know, he had a bit of an error, what cost him. If he can, because there's P6 and 7, they're not too far ahead. Aid, he's way back, but he's done a 40.5, and that is a good lap time. You know, just wish he was a little bit closer. You know, little errors cost you massively in a race. And this is what's happening to Aid. Maybe in race number 2, which I'll commentate on tomorrow, and I get that out tomorrow. We'll wait and see. See, it looks like he has got the pace. So, Sky, 39.0, 39.3. So it's clawed back a little bit of time there, Big Dad. He probably senses Carp is closing up, but then Carp's done a 39.2. So 10th there. So he's still gaining ground, Carp, to Big Dan, which is a little bit wide there on that apex. So that will cost him slightly. Just depends how he does this section here. You can always do our wide and cut into later apex. Right, that tight left-hander there. Yeah, Big Dan is closing. Right, Big Dan is closing. Sky there. Big Dan is there. A little bit wide there on entry to that corner. If you can sit in the slip, Big Dan. So I think there's only one movement allowed in to defend, I think. Pretty sure. Right, he's in the slip. Doesn't seem to be gaining, but they pulled away from the Carp behind. Now he's done a 39.7 that time around, 39.8. And Carp's still, 39.7 as well. So he's sort of like equal with the top 2 runners at the minute. 1.5, what happened? Let me see what these penalties are about. Oh, right, okay. Did he run it wide here as well? So he ran it wide there. That's a massive penalty. 1.5 second penalty. Just running off track a little bit. Go around here. I mean, that's minimal, you know. I would say even that dark Astro stuff, it should be classed as like the curbing as well. Because then if you look further out, it's a bit like, you know, gravel type thing. But that's a bit harsh, 1.5. But hey, you know, is what it is. You know, there's rules to be followed, and you know, URL set them, and that's it. You know, you got the lobby settings, and that's how you go. Right, Big Dan, here we go. He's on the attack now. We're halfway through, almost. Yeah, Sky's a little bit quicker off that corner. Big Dan closed up massively. What's the tyre wear like? Yeah, Big Dan a little bit more than Sky. Yeah, we'll come back to some. Let's go down. Smurf Ginger. Jobs is catching up to Ginger now, but then Jobs is bringing Angry Man along with him. But then it's a 41.7 last time out. I just think, personally, I'm not an expert or nothing like that. A little bit wide there for Maid. So he's losing ground. Yeah, he's a long way behind. But, you know, he's sticking with it. He ain't quitting or nothing like that. And he's still going to get good points for being in P9. I think a lot of these guys here, I think in racing you see it. Big Dan to close up towards the later part of the lap. And then Sky will put it out at the start. I think it's going to come down to tyre wear, to be honest with you. That's how I see this race going between these two here. The tyre wear. And it's just little bits, you know, when you see them cornering, that previous corner there, the centre S's, Sky sort of like ran the curb and then Big Dan was sort of like inside the curb and it bounced the car a little bit. Now, I'm not saying, you know, I'm the perfect racer or nothing like that. It's just little things you pick up when you're doing commentary. You know, if you watch it, you know what I mean. Other commentators probably pick it up as well. So it's the line. It's the line. You see Big Dan's car there kicking out a little bit. The Sky was pretty flat. Talk about entry speed as well. You see there as well. You know, Sky ran it wide, so he done that later braking, and that's cost him again. Where Big Dan broke earlier and managed to hit that apex. So little things cost you. And at the minute, it's costing Sky. The later part of the lap, see what I mean? At the beginning, he'll claw out that time a little bit, but Big Dan will bring it back into Sky later on in the lap. And this is what's happening. I just think if Sky can do what he does at the start, all the way around that lap, he'll still have that gap. And then Big Dan, if he can perfect, here we go, they're side by side now. Big Dan gets the actual lead of the race. Now, it was all about the corner in here, you see, and because Big Dan ran more of that curb, he's in that slipstream of Sky, and then Sky, there's nothing he could do. You know, he can't defend it because Big Dan's got the momentum more than Sky. So that's a bit unfortunate there from Sky, but then Sky's got enough time to gain that position back. And as you see, better corner exiting, he's gained that time onto Sky. But Sky is coming back at him! Wait, let's go back and have a look at that. So Sky, in that P2, he sort of like seen that gap. He's like, I'm coming for that gap, mate. Come on, camera, switch. Oh, and he's drifting. Maybe change your name, mate, to Drifter. Yes, I'm the Drifter. He's in the slip now. So as I said previously, the start of the lap, Sky's, you know, he's got a bit more pace than Big Dan. And as you see there, he's in the slip. But then Big Dan to put it out. So it's little things, you know, I'm not going to go on about it. You just pick it up and you see it. And a little bit, you see what I mean? It's about missing that apex. Big Dan missed that apex. Sky hit it. So yeah, even though he didn't get by, he still, you know, gained a little bit of ground onto him. Right, let's go back to Carp. Carp's probably loving it because he probably seen the Sky drifting at the start of center race. I thought, yeah, I'll have some of that if you go off. But they're still battling, these two. Big Dan a little bit wide there. Right, Smurf P4 on his own now, so he's not battling anyone, he's just focusing on the straight ahead. Ginger P5. Angry Man P6. He's got past Jobs. Where did he get past Jobs? Probably previous lap. Apologies, I did miss that one. So Jobs 7, Angry Man 6, Bendit 8th. He's gave back a lot of time, and he Bendit. So yeah, he's doing really well. Bendit there P8. And then Aid in P9. At the front we go. Here we go. So again, Big Dan in P1. Sky following in P2. What if we do that late braking again? try and catch Big Dan out a little bit. No, doesn't do it that time. But tyre wear is massive now for both of them. Actually, the both front right tyres are wearing huge, and yeah, car is looked after as a little bit more than the front two runners. Wow. But in saying that, Smurf, look at his front right. Look at all his tyres. Not a lot of wearing on them at all. It's a pity he wasn't closer, but it probably sense he's actually picking up a bit of time to the front three runners. Ginger P7. Angry Man. Can he catch up to Ginge? That's yeah, he might do if he carries on with this pace. Yeah, he's done a 40.7, 41.2. It's 100%. What's going on there? Bloody hell. I was looking at a barrier then. Just all of a sudden froze. So, Angry Man the quicker than Ginger at the minute. And then Ginger, he's probably senses that Angry Man is closing him down. Job's P7 still sticking with Angry Man. Bendit P8. And then we got A there. 39.7. Wow, so he's picking up a bit of pace now. Maybe just took a bit of time to get used to the track and whatnot, and he's found it. And what can he do? It's too much big of an ass now, but what? Just wish you had that pace early on, you know, but little errors and that cost you, and there's nothing he could do. But race number 2, what can he do? With that sort of pace, it'd be in with the shout to win the race. Sky there. Right, what's going on here? In the slipstream there, Sky. Big Dan sort of tried to defend it, but it was a bit too late because Sky was already in the inside. And then Big Dan's got it all to do again. So Sky already had the inside line. And then Big Dan, a little bit too late there, so he moved over to the right. And yeah, here we go again. So Big Dan and Sky battling for that P1 and 2. Let's go like this. So Big Dan. There's a battle on my head. Behind. Let's go back to this one. So we got. Look like they're a lot closer than they are on the map. So P5, P6, Angry Man and Ginger. Angry Man is pushing it somewhat now, isn't he? Get a quick drink. He is pushing that car now, Angry Man. Have a drink. Right, let's crack on with this. So, Angry Man. Yeah. He's Ginger. Leaving that gap, saying, come on through, Angry Man. Bit too much of a bigger gap there, Ginger. And Angry Man, he's seeing them gingerbread on the back of his car. What can he do, Angry Man? He's have a lot more pace than Ginger at the minute. Miss that apex here for Ginger. That's going to give Angry Man the momentum as they head up the incline a little bit. And Angry Man to the inside. As I said previously, you know, missing the apex will cost you time. And that's cost Ginger time there. Angry Man to the inside, takes B5, but they're side by side now. Across the start finish line, down to the center S's. Switch camera. Hello. Oh, and then Ginger gets that position back. Later breaking there, and then Bendit's coming on through. And he's side by side there, Angry Man. And they're side by side as they go down this little bit of a straight. Wow, and then side by side. Who's gonna be the brave one and brake later? Brake later for this corner. Here we go. Angry Man and Bendit. They're still great races, still side by side. But then Bendit gets that position. He does indeed. Great racing, chaps. Fair play. Brilliant racing there. Respect given on track is what we like to see. Droves there P8 and A there P9. At the front we go. Sky and Big Dan. They're still battling, you know. But then this man here, he's closing. You know, he's catching them. Big Dan again. I think Sky may have sensed, like, you know, run that last corner better. Well, not last corner, but, you know, run that corner better than what he has done before. But then Big Dan again, he's in the slip of Sky. I think Sky needs to defend the inside. Yeah, Big Dan, see, he's going for that later break in. He's going for that later. No, he doesn't go for that later. Oh, Big Dan there. Oh, and a better exit there from that corner. And he gets a drive out of that corner. Oh, brilliant racing, lads. Fair play. Who's going to brake later? Big Dan does. Big Dan brake late, as you see on track there. But then, don't get that penalty. You run off track there, you get 0.5 or a second. And then side by side running up this. It's a little bit of an incline here to this sweeping right-hander. And then Sky gets some momentum. Big Dan just backs off. Try not to have a collision there. So Sky and Big Dan. But look who's closing up to him now. He's loving it. He's rubbing his hands. Saying, yes, I really knew in. Yes, I really knew in like a carp what you are. Yes, he's reeling these two in. Massive. Look, you know, look. Even though his tyre wear is massive, you know. I mean, they're actually pushing it that hard, they're going to have no tread left. Well, what's going on back here? Quickly. Here we go, got Ginger. What's happened to Angry Man? He's got our second penalty. Oh, maybe he ran it wide on the exit, that little straight, you know, after the centre S's. But we've got a battle on here. Well, where do I look? We've got Big Dan and Sky, but Sky's getting away now, but Big Dan's going to fall into the clutches of Carp there behind. Yeah, Smurf there, P4. Just having a quiet race, Smurf, you know. He's doing nothing wrong, and he's managing them lap times and keeping it on the grey stuff. Here we go. We've got Bendit and Ginger. See, Bendit done like a 39.5, you know, and that's only like 5/10 off the fastest lap time. Can he do a later break in there, heading down to 70S? He does indeed. No, oh, bit of a kiss there. Little bit of a kiss there. Easy chaps. Easy chaps. Yeah, Bendit out to that P5. Will Ginger come back at him? I think he will, you know. Ginger there, he's lurking. He's like, yes, I'm going to have that position back from me, my friend. But Job's there as well, P7. Angry Man behind him, P8. This battle isn't over for the minute. I'm drifting in the rear of that car. Yeah, the back end just kicks out slightly. Up we go quickly. Let's go back here. Big Dan back at Sky. Sky put out that gap, and then Big Dan's closed it. Maybe he sets that trap in P3, closing that gap. Right, Big Dan, Sky. BRC, laddie, what can you do? No, they're battling here, so it's like, where do I look? I think with 2 laps to go, we're going to focus on these 3 for the minute. Big Dan again. Who's going to get the win? Who's going to get the win in this race? I can't call it at the minute. I really cannot call it. They're like this, going to that start-finish line. It's Sky. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and again, see what I mean? At the beginning, Sky just, Dan, you were lucky there. You were very lucky there. Wow. Brilliant, fantastic racing. E5 Ultimate Racing League. Yes, very, very good. Where is, what's happening? Oh, he burned that penalty off, didn't he? Yeah, must have burnt that penalty off. And he's down to P8. Unfortunately, he had great pace, Angry Man. Yeah, and Aid as well. He would have been battling up there as well. Right, Ginger and Job's 0.5. We are almost onto the final lap. Right, brace yourselves. I want to see the same race of what we've seen from the start, you know, and I know they're going on to the final lap, but the respect and the racing has been phenomenal, you know. So fair play, you know, to all of them, you know. But Dan's eager to get, and he does. He gets to the inside. He nice and clean, chaps. A brilliant racing safe. Here we go. Carp there. Carp. Just go for it. If you can see it, go for it. Don't just don't sit there and just go, mate. Go. Right, Sky, Dan, VRC, Smurf is closing as well, but it's a little bit too late, unfortunate that one. Right, Sky, Dan, VRC, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go for it? You need to go for it. I think the time is now, really. And here we go. Sky, what is Sky? He's gone out really wide there. Big Dan, can he go around the outside? And VRC, will he dive to the inside of Dan? No, he does not. These two battling. There we go, VRC. He's look, he's from the inside. He's like, hello, Sky. I've been waiting all this time to get by. Sky's like, no, you're not having it, my man. You're not having it. You can sod off. Brilliant. Fantastic racing. Oh, a little bit wide there from Dan. Go on, Carp, go for it. Yeah, and he does go for it. He's up to that P2 for the minute. Sky, will he do the layer braking? And they're side by side. No, they're not. Carp goes on the outside now. Dan, I think he might have this for the minute. It depends on the final corner. Yep, got Carp getting that slip. He's in that slip. Sky, can he defend? Can he get a Dan slipstream? Wow, brilliant racing. Thumbs up if you like it. What a fantastic racing, chaps. Fair play. Brilliant job. Fantastic racing. Well done, Dan. Great battling with Sky. Well done, Dan, Sky, and Carp there. Fantastic racing, chaps. Brilliant racing. Smurf there. P4. It was very quiet, you know. He had no one to battle. Ran his own race, but Bendit there with that bit of a moment, he might have had the battle for the lead as well. P4 Smurf, P5 Bendit, but that happens in racing. Drobes there, P6. Fantastic racing, chaps, all of you. Brilliant racing. Drobes P6, Ginger P7. Angry Man, he had the momentum as well. He had the pace, but you know, got that penalty and it unfortunately dropped back. P8 Angry Man and Aid. You know, 39.5, so he had the pace to be battling, but maybe in race 2, who knows, eh? We'll wait and see. I've been Idle4 Gaming. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish, you know, just do it just to occupy the mind. But take care, see you tomorrow. Well, you hear from me tomorrow. Cheers, chaps. Bye bye.